Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. And here's Drogba. Look, Bellingham! And we have our very first corner. Right card! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hangs one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And back to the keeper. Still goalless at the moment. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good run down the left. Now here's the... He gets big! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great ball if he can get there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe, and they can counter here. That is a great pick out, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Gravenberg has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and
It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Goal! That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely shaped cross. Kaka proves too strong. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. And it's Robertson. Tries to pass it through. Incoming delivery. It's a mighty effort! Kaka. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that has put paid to that. And here's Dembele. It's a threatening ball. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Yaya Toure. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Drogba. Tries to thread one through. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Kaka. And it's Kaka. There's the crossfield ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pass is just off target. Kimmich. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Pedri. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. There he goes, cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. And it's Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold. That ball looks a good one. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He rises! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. And back to the goalkeeper. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi stood up well to him there. Kimmich.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, it's come loose. That has not gone well. That's going up front in a hurry. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gravenberg has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Mbappe, that is ended up in no man's land. And this is Drogba, and Yaya Toure! They want to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Drilled in low. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Bellingham, and he's in on goal. He's shifted. Can he finish?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, this looks sharp. Played out wide, played back in. Kaka, he's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Face to face with... Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitution on the field.
Liverpool are having a ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he cuts out the supply. Kaka. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good ball, good take. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 22. Pedri. Coming on the field. Number 41.
Bellingham has given away a free kick.
Number 19.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Kimmich. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good ball over the top. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. McAllister. Now, can they get him away?
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's played through for him. And he's straight offside. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
That's a risky... Could be danger here! Decent chance! And he's done it! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 6 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Jordan Henderson. And here's Inzaghi. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. DiMarco. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Drogba. Dembele's terrific header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Drogba knocks it into space. He's picked his way through, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
And he shoots! That's another chance! And that has fair fizzed. DiMarco gathers from the goal kick. What a throw in. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Filippo Inzaghi, we expected better, and so did he. Aims beyond the defence, and this is Dembele. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Massaro! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Massaro really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
He's had it taken off him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's De Bruyne, in with the challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Spread out to the left, and the counter is on. And he's worked it through. Drogba. And smartly reclaimed.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. DiMarco plays a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham plays it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he cuts out the supply. Searching pass he's played there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played up towards the front line. Drogba chasing after it. Donatoni. And here's Inzaghi. Bellingham. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Look at it's Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And that is doing no harm.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Dembele. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. Pavlovic. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Mbappe goes steaming forward. He is through. Real chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Mbappe certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
A probing pass, and that has put paid to that. Now it's Drogba. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Donatoni takes a shot! That could spell... has another go! And he hits the net! Inter are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Just Massaro! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi plays it in. He's looking wide. Yaya Toure. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Massaro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's through here. He's through. He's had a shot! It's in! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is...
He gets big against the crossbar. Sticks it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the pass is intercepted. 75 minutes played. And it's Simons. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Lau. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Mbappe. Robertson. Xavi Simons cuts it out. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Olise. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. And Robertson. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Now, can they get him away? Decent progress down the left. Played in by Robertson. And that has been cleared. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Drogba! That's caused a worry or two.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Looking to play him in. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Dembele! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive. And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Big header! And that is the last effort of the game. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Please make sure to watch the
Mbappe,
screen
voted
for
man of the
information.
match. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
And his shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
Van Nistelrooy, chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Shot, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Poland with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Threads one in. Well read, nice interception. Now he's got space here. Cannavaro makes the interception. Robertson. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Robertson has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Short changes him with that pass. Yaya Toure knocks it into space. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, easy pickings there. Out of play for a goal kick. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard. Bellingham. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Drogba. Nice-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Yaya Toure really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he's worked it through, and he's intervened well there. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. Poland are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment. A probing pass. Kukçu receives it in a wide position. No, he's not getting any further than that. Dembele. Oh, they can break here. He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross needs to be... Bullish header! Just off target.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a shade optimistic. Half-time getting close now. Mbappe. Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. And it's Yaya Toure. No, again there's no way through. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. And a chance! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is so significant.
Nicely aimed pass. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And we'd like to inform you now that the
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. Robertson. Mbappe. And this is Rivaldo. And that could set him on his way. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yaya Toure. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Saka. And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Poland have their second corner now. Mbappe! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. And Yaya Toure! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Neymar, can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe, and it's Van Nistelrooy.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has been cut short. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ambitious ball here. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Now there's a... Rivaldo! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's up.
He's got tall. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Bellingham. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a promising position. He's got away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's picked it up out wide. Robertson gets into some space. Picked out brilliantly. It's Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played into space. Can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Yaya Toure, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's free. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rivaldo providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's searching through. Van Nistelrooy! That's another chance. And it's in. Deep into injury time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Mbappe! And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
There they go, hunting again.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he goes cross-field. Tonali. Vitinha tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
He rises! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary, and he's worked it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that looks a good ball through. He's shifted. Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Mbappe! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Tonali. Front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Dembele. And this is Drogba. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce.
It's Drogba! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Looking for the run. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide, and it's Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays it through. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? That's tidy. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is a great pick out. Shoots! It's a goal! A goal and a really telling moment. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Iniesta.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Vitinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And we hit half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
On the screen.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta cross, big header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Dembele. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side, and he's picked it up out wide. And the finish! And that was probably asking just too much. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yaya Toure! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yaya Toure certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Howson. And it's Tonali. Son Heung-min. Zanetti. And Iniesta. Great work on the overlap. And he shoots! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The attendance for this
So we've
match
reached
was
the hour mark.
60,179.
Luis Suarez, and the shot! Sensational from Suarez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete!
Son Heung-min really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Arsenal go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance! Luis Suarez, he just has something. About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
How many? Just how many? So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's Iniesta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Iniesta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Albert Ferrer. Vitinha. Tonali. Now, can they get him away? Robertson spots it and intercepts. So, what can they make of this? Alexander-Arnold. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vitinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good running with the ball. And that could set him on his way. A lot of space ahead. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Son Heung-min, number 8, Iniesta. Coming on the
Vitinha,
field,
who does have an
number
assist to his
10,
name.
Messi, number 21.
This is Messi.
Hazard.
And this is Luis Suarez. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Early ball out from the back. Vitinha. And it's Tonali. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Vitinha. Tonali.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up
time.
here. It's 3 minutes. Van Dijk. Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Adams. Vitinha. That's the end. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Today that parking in the area around
So
the
there it
stadium
is.
strictly
What struck you
forbidden.
most about that?
Please use
Yeah,
parking
well,
provided
I've been
by
on the
club or
losing
any
side
other
in
pay-
games like
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
the midfield three, Peter, I think, are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. And the shot's on here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Bellingham! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Caceres gets across to intercept that. Dembele, and he's certainly onside. And a chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Dembele clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Mbappe. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from...
Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Szoboszlai in acres of space out wide, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Dani Olmo. He's looking wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Dani Olmo finds himself offside. That looks a decent ball. He was under real pressure there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastia were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Doué. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he spark a counter here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Xavi Alonso bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Diving header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Caceres clears. Bastia have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Great work on the overlap. Caceres clears it away. And they're quick to get it back. It's Dembele! And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Over to the left. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Big chance, corner. Xabi Alonso with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Bellingham, he's in a great position here. Drogba! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Changement. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 19.
That gets things going for the second half.
Le numéro 21. Van der Vaart. Le numéro 17.
Robertson. And he's gone searching crossfield. Caceres does really well there. He is strong. And here's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold picks it up. He gets big! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aimed beyond the defence. Now a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Well, they've got it again. Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Played in by Robertson. Now it's Szoboszlai. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he cuts out the supply. It's a searching pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And back to the keeper. Some resolute defending there. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Kupchu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well timed, excellent interception. Van der Sar punts it upfield. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, there's a... He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Dembele's... And one more try! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Mbappe. Van der Vaart. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Szoboszlai. Robertson gets a foot in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Drives it in. Oh, smashing header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de souhaiter un excellent anniversaire.